Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy Jannard, and today I'm gonna talk about my 30-day no alcohol detox. Now we're on day 11, so I'm gonna just talk a little bit about the first 10 days of my no alcohol detox. Never posted this channel. If you're new to this channel, I'll most likely do stuff on other channels. I have my own Sims 4 video content channel, as well as a lifestyle channel where I go out and I film food and stuff like that and cocktails, and I create content on that platform as well. So anyway, let's get right into it. So the reason why I wanted to do a no alcohol challenge is I pretty much consider myself a little bit more than a moderate drinker. Now, moderate drinkers probably would drink a couple times out of the week, and I guess a lot of health experts would say for a lot of males, they require us just to drink maybe 2 beers a day to be considered like more on the healthier side of drinking. I feel like I'm more on a heavier side of drinking. Probably would drink at least 3 to 4 beers a day, maybe 2 glasses of wine if I'm not drinking beer. And I think it's also just the lifestyle I'm in. Like, I work from home. Lots of times when I'm on client shoots, it's in the hospitality realm. I'm like filming beers, cocktails. So a lot of times I'm just surrounded by a lot of alcohol. Now, I don't drink to necessarily get like a buzz or to get drunk per se. It's more like a social environment a lot of times. And if it's not a social thing, it's more like just trying different beers. Now, I'm from San Diego, California. Definitely a beer capital. And so there's a lot of breweries to check out, lots of styles of beers, you know, porters, IPAs, blonde ales, wheat ales, you name it. So there's just a lot of cool beers to really try here in San Diego. So because of that, there's a lot of drinking, there's a lot of drinking that's done. And, I do have a social life. So a lot of times going out sometimes requires, we're drinking. I feel like a lot of things that we do, it seems like it's surrounded by alcohol. Like, you go out to an event, alcohol, right? Or I just get off work, alcohol. Or I'm in a bad mood, I need something to lighten the load. It's tend to be alcohol. So what I'm thinking about doing now is I'm trying to just get back into my moderation drinking. Like, I don't have to drink every day. So this is me doing a 30-day detox. It's kind of like my way of giving myself a reset. Because once I do something consistently for 30 days, it typically becomes more of a habit, right? Like if we go jogging or we eat healthy, but we're doing it so consistently, it becomes, for me, in my opinion, it becomes more of a hobby, or not even a hobby, but just more of part of your lifestyle. So if I'm not drinking for X amount of days, like let's say 30 days, that almost becomes a lifestyle. Like I'm not including alcohol in my lifestyle if it's been X amount of days already. So that's a reset for me. So when I get back into drinking, which I probably will, let's just be honest here, I won't jump right into drinking every day, or I won't be drinking like 4 beers a day. Because again, it's like I work from home. I can go right across the street, grab a lunch, end up having 2 beers there, come home, finish up some work. Now it's happy hour, go out to happy hour, 2 more drinks, and boom. Just in one day, I've already spent probably $80 on food and beer, right? Or just alcohol in general. So there's just a few things that I really want to focus on, and this is why I'm doing a 30-day no alcohol detox. Now, I'm calling it a detox because the challenge just feel like it's more like a competition for me. Like, oh, I'm going to see how long I can go without alcohol. I'm going to see how long. I don't want to treat this as technically, I don't want to treat it as like a challenge or a game. Like, I want this just to be more of like a detox, because that's what we're doing. I'm just detoxing my body from all these chemicals that my body really doesn't want, So let's get into my first 10 days. Now, before my first 10 days, I was in Orlando for a trip, and then prior to that, I actually wasn't really drinking that much. I probably went like almost six days prior to going on this Orlando trip for work. So I probably had a little bit more symptoms those first 5-6 days before going to Orlando. And then when I was in Orlando, I was drinking a little bit, just during the day, because we had a couple of days where we didn't have to really do anything. So we would go out and explore the city, have a couple of drinks or whatever. So I think I kind of got a little bit of glimpse of like flushing out some of the alcohol before I started my little journey here with the detoxing. I would say the first 10 days was kind of fell into this no alcohol challenge or no alcohol detox, to be quite honest with you, because the day I flew out to come back to San Diego was the day after Memorial Day, which was a Tuesday. And so I was already on the plane, so I wasn't really thinking of trying to drink on the plane. So there's already day one there. Then day two was more like a jet lag kind of day. So I was kind of feeling like, man, I'm just feeling tired. So I gave myself a little chance to just like rest a little bit. So day two, no alcohol, only because I felt like, I'm just trying to rest up, get back to this new hourly routine. And then after that, I had the house to myself. So the whole weekend, I just relaxed a little bit, got a little bit of work done, of course, and stuff like that. And then that's when I realized I'm going to do a no alcohol detox. So by day 4 was probably right around the time I was like, okay, I want to do this. Now this week, today being, I'm probably going to post this tonight. So today being Friday, June 10th, this is day 11. So this week was when it probably challenged me the most. I felt a little aggravated, irritable a little bit. I mean, I got a lot of work on my plate. So surprisingly, the stress levels weren't where I thought they would be with the amount of work that I had. So I think if I was drinking, I think my anxieties would have probably been a little bit more heightened, but they weren't heightened because I guess the alcohol obviously is a depressant. So I felt like I wasn't as anxious as I would have been. So this week has been very stressful, but a manageable stressful for the amount of work that I have. So I felt a little moody at times. But other than that, I felt like, I'm actually losing weight, which was great. My blood pressure has been like down almost 6-7 points just in keep in mind, like I said, I haven't really been drinking a lot in the last 2 weeks. But, just for the fact that I've actually stopped drinking 2 weeks ago, and then I had like a week where I started back drinking, and now I'm 11 days completely sober. I noticed like my blood pressure has been really low, and I've been doing better with my eating habits as well. Like usually my blood pressure is like borderline like hypertension stage 1. Like it's usually from like 124 over like 82. Sometimes it'll go high if it depends on the time of day, and if I'm seriously stressed and anxious, it can go all the way up to like 130 over like 88. So a lot of times I'm trying to get it obviously under 120 over 80, it's been like 115 over like 74 like all week, and then all of almost last week as well, which has been like unheard of for me. It's crazy. Like I'll wake up, check my blood pressure real quick, like 115 over like 78. Every once in a while it'll peak up to like 182 over like 79. That's been the highest it's been in like the last 2 weeks, which is crazy. So I'm getting benefits, health benefits. Mentally, I feel like I'm starting to like not really have cravings for alcohol. Like I even went to lunch today with my buddy. He had 2 beers and I just sat there and I had soda water. So for me, I can still be social without any alcohol. So I don't need alcohol to have a good time. For me, alcohol is just an experience, like a culture thing for me, where I like to go out, try different beers, try different types of wines, add it, include it with my food, like for dinners and stuff like that. That's what I like about alcohol. Now, maybe I do abuse alcohol a little bit, and that's why I want to do this detox. Is some days instead of maybe trying 2 beers, I'll go and try 4 to 5 every once in a while. And I'm drinking daily. So I just want to step back on it a little bit. And I think, honestly, this detox has been helping me with that. And again, the cravings that I've been having, a lot of people talk about they get sugar cravings. I have noticed like every other night, I will maybe have like a serving of ice cream. I've been getting some reason I've been having this smoothie tooth, like a sweet tooth for smoothies. But not like the fruity smoothies though. Like I've been going to this spot up the street a couple times this week, and just getting like a green smoothie. So I mean, green smoothies have like very nutritional stuff, like, you know, kale, green matcha tea powder, spinach, so all the healthy things. But I have noticed like I've been wanting things that's a little bit more on the sweeter end. But I've been doing everything in moderation though. Like even though I want to, you know, a cup of ice cream, like I said, I'll get a little small bowl and give me a little small serving of ice cream. And this is every other night. So this hasn't been like I'm eating ice cream or eating something sweet every night. It's just like, you know, man, I just feel like I just need some ice cream. Now, another thing I noticed is my sleep. Now, a lot of people also talk about, oh, sleep's great, sleep's great. For me, sleep is great, better, but I feel like I'm going to bed a lot later. Now, I would have used jet lag as an excuse, but now that I've been back in San Diego for over a week, just about a week and a half, that's no excuse. So the last few days, I've actually been staying up to like 2 a.m. in the morning and then getting up at like 8 in the morning. But when I wake up, I feel so refreshed, so recharged to the point where sometimes when I wake up, I feel like, man, I just feel it's just a different like energy that I get. So I feel like I'm getting better sleep. I feel like I don't need alcohol to help me sleep. And it's been, like I said, 10 days. We're on day 11 right now. As I post this, it's been a good journey. And this is actually my second time doing a 30-day no alcohol detox. And the first time I did it, yeah, I did notice some unusual symptoms, headaches. I lost maybe a little bit of weight, but not too much. I'm definitely losing weight. I've noticed I'm losing weight because not only am I, you know, trying not to drink, I'm also eating a little bit better than the last time I did this 30-day no alcohol detox. Plus, I'm also working out daily, so that also helps. And I've actually gained weight in the last year or so. So I'm just working on trying to lose the weight that I gained over the last year, because I lost over 60 pounds and then gained like 40 of it back. And then I just lost 20 of it. And so now I'm just trying to lose another 20 some pounds, at least by the end of the year. So I'm giving myself half the rest of the year to at least try to drop another 15, 20 pounds. Because right now I'm like maybe pushing 225, 227. The biggest I was about 250. And that was right before the pandemic. So like about around 2019 was when I realized I needed to make some lifestyle changes. And then right when 2020 happened, that's when I started doing moderation drinking, eating a little bit better, working on like all things health, my blood pressure, cholesterol. I went to the doctor. They said I was borderline pre-diabetic. So all that stuff scared me. So I started working out, started eating better, getting a little bit more rest, trying to stress less. And boom, no more pre-diabetic issues. And now I'm just kind of working on my cholesterol a little bit and working on my blood pressure, and trying my best just to stress less and actually get some sleep, because all that stuff really, I feel like plays. It just all goes together. I feel like all these things work with each other to just keep your mind and your body just healthy, you know. So unfortunately right now I'm just like super busy. Now I'm trying to, you know, create content for my personal YouTube channel, as you can see here. And then also I have these other content channels that I'm trying to produce content for. Plus, I have a crap ton of client work that I'm pushing through. So technically, I really honestly don't have time to go out and have beers and stuff like that. So, plus I have a couple other little substitutes. You know, like I said, mineral. I love sparkling water. Like, big shout out to Topo Chico. They're not sponsoring this video whatsoever, but I love that mineral water brand. And then there's also a couple non-alcoholic breweries that I love having a couple beers from that are not non-alcoholic, of course. And then maybe in the next video I can maybe talk a little bit about those beer choices that are like kind of like substitutes for my challenge here. But if you guys are thinking about doing a no alcohol detox or a no alcohol challenge, if you'd rather it's 30, 60, or 90 days, go down in the comment section and let me know. Or if you've done this before, let me know like what your experience was like, what some of the symptoms you experienced, or what were some of the health benefits that you noticed when you stopped drinking, if any. And yeah, just tell me. Just let's have a nice little conversation in the chat. And then next week, what I'll do is give you a recap on day 11 all the way to maybe day whatever I decide to post again. Maybe I'll do like little weekly, you know, blogs or whatever here and there. just to show a little bit of consistency, so that that way YouTube can push out this content to the right people. This is my journal. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you found some value into this content. Till next time, I see you when I see you. Peace!